Hello, welcome to Business Reporter's Digital Transformation Campaign. I'm Ashley Blake. In every corner of the world, businesses compete to hire the best employees they can. But with talent at a premium, the search for great staff has gone global, and plenty of companies are looking further afield, and some are even setting up offices abroad. But employing people in unfamiliar locations and dealing with different rules, regulations and cultures can be difficult and stressful. Businesses must comply with local regulations and tax rules when managing payrolls, contracts, onboarding and benefits. They also need to make sure they understand payment methods and hiring routines and familiarise themselves with local culture to avoid any embarrassing misunderstandings. Setting up a foreign branch to deal with all of these can be costly, and employers often struggle to hire and manage employees or give up entirely. That can come at a high price in the form of lost talent, reputation and market position. Can international hiring and onboarding ever be simple, efficient and fast? And how can it help companies win the race for the best talent? To find out more, we're talking to Sagar Khatri, CEO and co-founder of Multiplier Technologies. Sagar, welcome to Business Reporter's The Future of Digital Transformation campaign. Let's start by asking, what does the future workplace look like?
To understand the future of workspace, we need to understand the drivers behind it. There are two most important drivers that are causing the teams to go global from day one. One is talent crunch, and the second is proliferation of remote working tools. I think again, there are tech tools available for you to collaborate and so on and so forth, but really the problem that companies face while going global is the compliance challenge, right? Today, if you think about a company that wants to hire globally, they need to have their legal entity, they need to have payroll capability and people in that market, they need to have social contribution, taxes and all other capabilities. They also need to hire corporate secretaries, they also need to hire auditors per market. Really, that makes it extremely expensive, time consuming and onerous for any organization to hire globally. And hence you need a solution that can help you really go global without having to spend so much money.
I see. So you've mentioned quite a few obstacles there for companies to employ employees regardless of where they are in the world. Perhaps you can elaborate. What sort of specific legal challenges can an employer face?
So I think really to understand the legal challenges, we must examine what it takes to hire an employee globally, right? There are 3 steps to hire employees globally. One is setting up your presence in that market. Second is employing the employee. And the third is terminating that employee. In the beginning, you need to go and set up your legal entity, hire payroll folks, hire HR folks, hire legal folks, and spend hundreds of thousands of dollars doing that. Once you are done with that, you get to a second step where you can now legally employ that employee, but it takes for you to have an employment contract. Now, employment contract of different countries look very different. You need to have a payroll expert who can run payroll there. You need to have insurance which is tailored for that market. Post that, now if you want to terminate that employee, some markets don't allow for termination and hence you need to have fixed term employment contract. Some markets like Japan, it takes 6 months and 3 warnings to terminate an employee. And hence, if you do not have a right partner who is guiding you through this journey, you might expose yourself to massive compliance risk.
It sounds like those obstacles are quite hefty, and we claim that hiring talent from around the world is a must-have. But with all those obstacles in the way, is it truly? Can't we just stay local?
It's a great question. I think to understand why it's a must-have, you should understand the driver behind that. We live in a world where talent crunch is an extremely real problem. I'll give you an example. I live in Singapore, and we need 100,000 software developers each year, but we only graduate 5,000. Now, companies in Singapore, to succeed, will have to find that talent somewhere. There's a report which says by 2030, there'll be shortage of 85 million skilled talent, which will lead into a loss of $8.5 trillion. Now, that's massive, right? If you ask me, as a CEO of Multiplier, would I have been able to build a team of 200 folks in less than 1 year if I had to build that in one country? Absolutely not. To be able to hire the best talent, you need to hire globally, and hence you need to use solutions like Multiplier, which will help you hire that talent anywhere with 3 clicks in 30 seconds.
And so Multiplier can help here. You bring something to the table. What's the solution? What is it that you do?
So Multiplier is a simple platform using which now you can onboard and pay employees in more than 150 markets. So you come to our platform, you onboard the person, you'll be able to generate and sign an employment contract, you'll be able to run payroll, and you'll be able to provide them with insurance, all that in 30 seconds and in 3 clicks.
It sounds too good to be true. Let's play a thought experiment then. I'm HR director, if you like, of a UK firm, but I need climate researchers in, say, Central America. How do you help me find the best talent?
So, Multiplier is a one-stop shop as far as your employment needs are concerned. So we have our own legal entities and payroll capabilities in more than 150 markets, so that we'll hire that person on your behalf on our legal entity. We'll take care of contract, payroll, benefits, taxes, and everything that the employment needs. If you also need help in recruitment, we have partners around the globe that can help you find the right talent for your needs.
Okay, so are you a HR, a legal, or a technology expert?
So I would say Multiplier combines all of that together into a very simple to use product. Obviously, we have HR experts, we have great tech experts, we have employment experts. The idea really is how you can bundle insurance, benefit, employment tax, everything into one simple platform, where now a customer can come and log into our website and in 30 seconds, without talking to us, can hire anyone, anywhere.
So who are the experts behind Multiplier?
So today we have a team of more than 200 folks in 35 countries. We, along with our own employees and partners, cover different areas of employment. We have folks who look at benefits, we have folks who look at employment laws, we have folks who look at payments, we have folks who look at taxes, so that we are creating a customer-centric organization where we take care of all your needs end to end.
We've talked about employees, but businesses use many different sort of working relationships, don't they? Sort of freelancers, tier 1 suppliers, gig economy workers, and so on. Does your platform help with that?
Absolutely. So we have a few use cases for our platform. The one that we talked about, where you can employ anyone, anywhere as a full-time employee. The second is we also help you pay all sorts of freelancers and contractors, whether it's a company or an individual. The platform will allow you to pay them in any currency that they would like. And thirdly, we also enable companies to run payroll and benefits in countries where they have their own entities. So the idea really is create a platform but provide tailored solutions to different companies so that they can overcome the talent crunch problem.
From what you've said so far, Sagar, it sounds very interesting. I'm a CEO of my own company. I need employees. You've got me on the hook. How do I join? What's the process?
So the process is very, very simple. You come and talk to one of our salesperson who will give you a demo of our platform that you will use to employ people. Post that, once you've gone through the demo, our salesperson would send you a master service agreement. Once that is signed, you can start using the platform and employing people anywhere in the world.
Sagar, before we go, what are the 3 key takeaways from our discussion today?
I think the 3 important points that I would like our audience to remember. One is talent crunch problem is real, and hence, as an organization, if you want to grow fast and outpace your competitors, you need to hire talent where they are located, not where you are located. Second, technology tools are great for collaboration, but you really need experts in HR, payroll, taxes, insurance for you to be able to hire people anywhere. And the third and the most important point is you really need a partner that bundles all of this together and is global in nature, which is Multiplier, and hence we would love to work with you.
Sagar Khatri, CEO and co-founder of Multiplier.